Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice. Coming at you with another daily news update. So 9/9/25, we had another Hasbro Marvel Legends live stream. They kicked things off with some recaps. We got into some premium roleplay items. The Wolverine mask that they showed off at SDCC 2025. I think this Daredevil mask was new. At least it was the first time that I saw it. They give us pre-order dates for Storm and Mystique, which are both retro carded items. They doubled back and told us a bit more about the Mysterio release. This is Spider-Man the Animated Series, by the way. One other recap item that should be popping up here, but they also showed us the Champion of the Universe and Star Fox 2-pack. This looks great. Definitely copping this. And then, as predicted, we got to see the mini comic series Wave 2. Now, like Jay reported from Marvelous News, Walmart had already let the cat out of the bag on this, so we kind of knew what the characters would be, but I was able to hone in a little bit on the actual costumes, and the information was pretty much spot on. So we knew Feral was coming. This will round out our sort of like New Mutants X-Force team. Almost happy to have her in the collection, and like I mentioned, I believe she came with the X-Force #1 comic cover. Rachel Summers, we will finish out our Excalibur team, and she came with that issue of Excalibur. I think it was Excalibur #1 as well. Surfer, I don't really remember what comic they showed off for Surfer, but I guess that'll be popping up here. But all new, pinless, new head sculpt. Anybody who never got the Walgreens exclusive Surfer or wasn't able to pick up the HasLab Galactus, then, you know, this is an easy one and done for you. Not locked behind a paywall or anything like that. All of these figures look great. I'm pretty sure they're all pinless, as a matter of fact. Widow, there was some, I guess, debate about which costume we would see for Widow. I think Jay was reporting that it would be Lena Belova, but I was able to correct it and say that it would be Widow in the gray suit, and indeed, Widow in the gray suit, so you could utilize some of the effects and parts and different things from your black suited Black Widow if you want to add on to this. And just like I suspected, she comes with the comic cover that features her, Captain America, and Wolverine on the front. Frank Miller, Daredevil. This was another one that needed some distinction. I think Jay was saying that this would be like a Shadowland Daredevil. This is interesting in terms of like kit bashing, how else they may actually use these parts and use this buck. You could definitely double and triple up on this and do some kit bashing and make some goons and different things like that. This is very interesting. Developing. And I was a little nervous about this one, but I think they pulled it off here. I think the Astonishing X-Men Beast looks phenomenal. I'm very happy for this. I'm very happy to round out the Astonishing X-Men team. I'm thinking that at some point we'll get a Colossus and Kitty 2-pack to round out this team. And then maybe somewhere down the line, we might get a deluxe armor figure. I know that was something that Ryan talked about that he wanted to see, you know, before he left the team. I could still see them doing armor for sure. Then they showed off Secret Wars Iceman. This might be the best Iceman that Marvel Legends has put out, or that they will put out. Some nice effects with this figure, the little snowball. So somebody make a comment, say we could army build the snowballs. But this is a must cop, and you know at some point they will redeco this. So we'll get a non sort of translucent version, maybe like a bluish hue. But yeah, this looks dope. Now this threw me for a loop, but not really, because it's something that I've been asking for. I think Deathbird at least was on my bingo card. And yo, her head sculpt, phenomenal. Both of these head sculpts. Gladiator looks great. The two Gladiators that we got prior, I think both of mine fell apart. At least the original one that was in that STCC box set broke at the leg. I'm not sure if the second one broke at the leg. I think the second one was in the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave maybe. But this looks dope, and the added sort of like crackle eye effects here and the angry head sculpt, fire. Only thing that would have taken this over the top is if they gave us a soft goods cloak cape. But this is a great 2-pack. Definitely gonna make people go back and get that Lilandra and Wolverine 2-pack. Then they really threw everybody for a loop with this 2-pack, really leaning into the Gamerverse offerings. So this is based on an old, I think, Sega Genesis game, if I'm not mistaken, and we got Nick Fury and Punisher. And you know we're gonna get reused out of these bucks, and we'll probably get a more comic accurate bluish hue, darker blue hue Punisher costume at some point. But I saw a lot of people really excited about this 2-pack. Lots of accessories and stuff packed in here. And the Gamerverse line is killing it. And then a final tease here. We got some gold bricks. We got like a money bag, what could this be? I was talking to my man David, talking to Rick in the group chat. It didn't seem like there's a lot of speculation out there, but I saw David mention maybe Thor through Wrecking Crew kind of like coming with some gold bars like they were robbing a treasury or a bank or something like that. Because the other thing that I did talk about in the video before this, a couple of videos before this, in terms of predictions and rumors and what have you, is that we were going to possibly get a new updated Thor. So, you know, New York Comic Con is right around the corner. We probably will hear about Warbow and the possibility of this execution of Build-A-Figure wave. So definitely looking forward to that. And this was a solid live stream, man. Not like a ton of reveals, but for the most part, everything was pretty nice. Let's talk about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell down there for notifications, and I'll tap back in with you guys soon. Peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week, I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year, yeah.